Well, hi, it's David Gaume in the Stained Glass Studio, and we're going on with more projects that families can do together. Now, on this particular video, we're going to do a stained glass folk art birdie. And we're not going to show you how to cut and grind because we've already done that on the last two projects. And so this will all be about foiling it and then assembling it. And so hope you enjoy it. This is a folk art birdie, and I just made up a couple of kits. There's just 3 pieces of glass in it. Let me show you how these go together, and then see we have rings and wires in here, don't we? Mm-hmm. All right, you're gonna like this project. Now here's the body, and the rounded part here, that's his head. And there's his beak. And then his tail goes kind of like that. I mean her tail. Now see the rounded part for the beak, and then the tail goes right like that. Cool, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to go over, these have already been cut and ground, so we just need to foil them, then we'll solder them. And then there's some assembly that's really fun. Okay, so let's go do that.
Okay.
Okay, and now on this birdie, you can either tin the whole thing and then put it together, or you can just put it all together all at once. So I'm going to do it this way on this one, and then when we do alleys, I'll do it the other way.
Okay.
So I just tack these 2 pieces together. And really, I think you could do this, Sam, but I think that for the video, we won't have you solder just because we don't want to be too boring, you know. And watching me solder is boring enough, so we'll just... See how I'm dragging that drop around? Then we can just put some on the outside edge. I was just thinking about how after I got this side done, I was going to set him aside to cool. And I guess I proved that he needs to cool. So what do you do if you get burned when you're soldering? What would you do? Suck on your finger? Ugh, that would taste bad.
No, you wouldn't do that.
Okay. What we do, we have some essential oil. It's lavender oil, and we put lavender oil on our burns, and it's amazing. It works better than any medicine I've ever discovered. And that still is a hot little bird. Okay, so he's gonna cool, and she is gonna come over here, and we'll tin the pieces first. We'll see which method we like better. Now I think just to save time, we're only going to tin the front side because it's really the edge that needs to get tinned. All right. Now we'll put her back together. So which way do you think is better, Sam?
I don't know.
Both ways are fabulous.
Yes.
All right. Okay, now what I need is your little bags that have the wires in. Now here's, all right, this is yours, isn't it, Sam?
Yes.
All right, let me get these. There's some wires that I've cut. And there's some little rings and some big ring, a big ring. Okay, so the little rings go right here on the bottom. And we put one right down in the middle. And I overlap it on the foil just a little bit. And I hold it so it doesn't get a cold joint. Did I tell you about cold joints? How it gets a crystalline structure and it's not if you move it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the next one can go here. You know what these are for?
No.
These are going to be a place to hang these wires. And you get to put some beads on, some glass beads on the wires. And it's just kind of a fun little decoration. And I really think it's cute. Now, a friend of ours, Kristen Randall, invented this bird, and she said it was okay for us to share it with other people.
Cool.
She writes children's books, juvenile children's books, and they're pretty good. I can't remember exactly the titles of them. One about my sister's an alien or my brother's an alien, one or the other. It's not really about an alien, it's about a brother-sister relationship. So here's the big ring, and it goes right here. Hold and there. Okay, so now once we get this cleaned, then you'll be able to wrap your wires, so you can take a pair of pliers and do this and put a little loop on it, so you'll be able to put them on there.
Okay.
And you'll need 4 loops, and here you can use those needle nose pliers.
Okay.
Okay, and now I'll just put the rings on Allie's, and she'll be able to do the same thing. All right, so now we're going to clean these off so that they'll be nice to hold onto, because you're going to put the wires on them and the beads. So this is a chemical cleaner. This is called Quick Clean, and we use this on every window that we make. See, that wasn't too hard, was it?
Mm-mm.
Now, sometimes we'll take it and we'll we'll put a silver polish on here, but I don't think we need to. But maybe I'll show you how to do it, just so you know. All right, now this one's yours, huh, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's dirty.
Whoa. Okay, now Allie, I already sprayed that, so you can take the rag and then wipe that off. And I'll get some of this silver polish, Sam. And this is called Neverdol. You can get Neverdol from the internet. We don't even carry it on our website because it's so inexpensive if you buy it online. So then you just take a little piece of this cotton. Smell kind of interesting, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so just take a little piece of the cotton and you want to rub it on all the silver, okay?
Okay.
All the way around on both sides. Okay, Sam, you've already got your hooks bent on the ends of the wires, and Allie, you're working on it. All right, Sam, let me just show you with the first one. We just want to place this right here, and then you can squeeze it. We can have those pliers. Then we just squeeze it so that it's on there, so it won't come off.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna then put beads on here, and then we'll twist the end so that it won't come off. And this one, now sometimes people like to put great big long wires on it, you know, but this is a nice sized wire for hanging your birdie.
Okay.
And okay, go ahead and squeeze that one so it won't fall off.
Okay.
How you doing? Okay, Allie. Now put the first one on one of those rings. Okay. All right, now you can take your pliers and squeeze it so it won't come off. Yeah, and I find it's easier to just leave the bird on the table and move the wire around. But you can do it however you want. I was showing some people how to do these, and we were up in the mountains, and the table was a little bit crooked, and we put some beads on the table, and guess what happened?
They all fell
They
off.
did. They rolled right down the table. We had to hurry and catch them. How you doing, Allie?
I really got the first one.
Okay, very good. I'd help you, but I think you know how to do this. Now, some of the ladies that were making those birds would find a big bead and put it on the top because they just thought that would be cool. And I don't know. Well, I hope this has been instructive for you. Some parts are probably things you already know about. Other parts are new. I would hope that you would like to do these projects. If you subscribe and click on that bell notification, you'll be able to get to all of the projects that we're uploading. These are our weekend uploads, not to be confused with Jeannie's Wisdom Wednesday uploads that get put up on Wednesdays at around noon.